Alpha's in the way, Davey. Great Scott! I feel the need for speed. Cowabunga, dude! You're a wizard, Harry.
Welcome to the When Harry Met Movies podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Harry Me Podcast. Hi, Dad.
Hey Harry, how are you?
Good. I still can't. That intro is just. I don't know how I mess up so bad.
Okay, so why don't you let our listeners anyway know about the show and what we do?
Basically, Dad shows me films and his life and review them.
Yes.
It's been good today.
The main focus is to try and make the show is your perspective on other films.
Yeah. Of Hollywood or cinema.
Sorry?
Of cinema.
Yes.
Yeah, not bad.
And this month we have been doing Plot Twist Month, and
Yeah, about to say.
our latest movie is Usual Suspects. But how do we always start the show?
We do. Is it? It's not a quiz. It's a challenge. Yeah. I can't remember what it's called.
So this is where we pick a random category and we have to name as many things as possible from that category in 30 seconds. This sport we do it separately, so Harry will pick a category this time, so I picked it last time, and he gets to go first. He has 30 seconds to name as many things from that category as possible.
Star Wars characters.
And
Okay.
I can't repeat anything he says.
Brain's a little slow today, so that's hopefully I can get at least 5.
So you have 30 seconds to name as many Star Wars characters as possible, starting now.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, Padme, C-3PO, Captain Rex, R2-D2, Grogu, Mando, Ahsoka Tano, Yoda, Darth Vader, Palpatine, 5 Clone Troopers. I can name each. I forgot Chewbacca. I'm not sure.
14. I'm trying to think of ones that you didn't say.
I know. I said a couple of
Okay.
characters.
Ready?
Mhm.
Chewbacca,
Yeah.
Leia, Luke, Uncle Ben, Aunt Beru, Darth Maul, Qui-Gon Jinn, Mace Windu, Andor, Rey, Finn, Poe.
Have I won?
Yeah, you've won by 2. So I think it's so hard to do it. Like Star Wars is quite a difficult one because I was trying in my head.
Yeah, 'cause,
not
like-
to do the ones that you did, but I couldn't think of ones you.
There's definitely
done.
there's a lot of characters, but like a lot of them are harder to remember.
I was trying to not repeat more. I was focusing more
Stormtroopers.
not on what you were doing, sort of thing.
I just think Clone Wars characters.
So that was always do a little bit of war. Now we always do a thing where one of us recites a plot of a film.
Yeah.
How many lines?
3
Heads or tails?
heads.
Oh, it's tails, so I get to go first. I get to do it this time. Usual Suspects sees a bunch of criminals who meet during a lineup, carry out a lot of capers.
Yeah. Like, are they drug dealers or that?
There's various
Yeah.
stuff we do.
Yeah,
I would give some film facts. So Usual Suspects came out in 1995. It's an 18. Its budget was 13 million. Its gross was 23 million, so it didn't take a lot of money. Top 5 films that year were Toy Story, Apollo 13, Batman Forever, Pocahontas and Ace Ventura. This was 75th of the year. So, the lineup scene, where they're all in the police lineup, was meant to be really serious. Because they were just filming it was quite a long day. They all just started messing about and
Yeah.
doing stupid stuff. So where they do the line and all stupid, they have to say like freeze and give us your money or something like that.
Yeah.
And go, give me your money! It's not doing all like stupid stuff.
Yeah.
They were all just messing about, and that's just basically where it became. The film only took 33 days to film.
That's like a month. And
Yeah, just over a month, which is very quick.
month and 2
And
days.
pretty much all the actors took pay cuts to be in the film because they really liked the script. Now, it's also, so a big thing about this is that they believe one of them was Kaiser Sose. He was like this
Yeah,
mythical,
that's what his name. I never could say his
this
name.
mythical like
Okay, so yeah.
Criminal mastermind.
Yeah.
And Bryan Singer, the director, told them all that they were him. So none of them actually knew
Who it
his
was.
proper ending until it was done. And actually, like, the guy who plays Keaton was like sort of the leader of the group, the sort of smart one.
Yeah, I think
The actor of that didn't actually realise he wasn't him until he watched it at the premiere. So that's a bit.
I think I bet they probably recorded the scene separately.
Um,
Because then it wouldn't really, because he didn't know that he was.
well, you want to see him a bit at the end.
Oh yeah, 'cause he dies, doesn't
He's not there.
he? Who survives? It's the
Verbal, the one that
Yeah.
was meant to be crippled.
yeah him.
So we always do pot of questions now, because this is a twist. I have also got some separate questions that I will ask you. You can answer this. So, I'm to ask one first.
Yes, I can.
What clues? So all these have got twists. I apologise if you haven't seen the film. Stop, go watch the film, come back. But make sure you come back. Do you think there's clues being laid out throughout the film about the twist?
I don't think so.
Do you not?
Sorry, I'm trying to just like think back.
But there's a famous line from this, which is the best thing the devil did was
That might be a question.
convince the world that he didn't exist.
Oh
So
yeah.
the whole point is that Kaiser Sose is meant to be this mythical person
Yeah.
that no one knows,
Because like some people killed his family.
and no one believes he's true.
Yeah.
Obviously, when the twist comes with this,
Yeah.
you see where he's getting all the names and the information from.
Yes.
So they're all on the notice boards, and
Yeah.
like the coffee cup is the name of a character and stuff like that. But who makes the coffee cup is on the bottom. Kobayashi, it's the lawyer that comes and tells them. A lawyer that comes and
Yeah, I think I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my head's really gone to some. I don't know.
that's the name of the coffee cup. So go on.
Anything you did not like about the film? Use yours, man.
Ooh, I don't really want to answer that until we do a score.
Okay.
Did you pick up on what the twist was going to be?
Well, I knew it was going to be something around. I can't say the name
Kaiser Sose.
because obviously they were giving hints about in the whole film. They were like, you wouldn't just drop this character, which this being who basically, what's his back? He was like, he's gonna hold his family hostage, so he shot his family,
Yeah. So they couldn't hold them hostage.
which is honestly not a bad tactic. Makes sense, but
It's that old thing where if someone's holding someone hostage, you shoot the hostage in the leg.
yeah, true.
Oh.
Most iconic scene.
The lineup. I think it's for poster.
Yeah, I think I've
I
seen
think
it before.
it's also mimicked in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think the twist changes the film a lot? Does it make it more enjoyable, less enjoyable?
I think it kind of. To me, I think I'd put this. To me, it's clever because there's not a lot of hints that it's actually one of them. You know what I mean? Because at the beginning,
Well, obviously the police detective assumes it's
one of them, but
the smart one, Keaton.
yeah, which is like the lead, isn't he? But I like how, because I think it's at the beginning when you see some type of figure go onto a boat,
Mm-hmm.
then it blows up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So that's why, and then it's all set before that, isn't it? So
Yeah.
that's kind of clever. It kind of loops back around, which is kind of cool.
There's a lot of flashbacks to it.
Yeah, a lot of flashbacks. Yeah, yeah, there is. Favorite character.
Quite like the one that you can't really understand. Fenster, his name is.
Yeah, I think they do it, yeah.
Because the actual actor's a really, really good actor, and he chose to do the character like that. And he was only meant to be in it very, very, even less than he actually was, because he dies, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, it does, yeah, it does.
Yeah, they bury his body in the sand.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know which one now.
Should they do a remake?
Not really, don't think. First films don't do remakes because does it hold up?
Yes. Sorry, I do apologise. I've come off night, so I'm tired.
During the cold.
Yes, it holds up. I don't think it's as groundbreaking as it probably felt at the time.
Yeah.
Would you pay to see this?
Not really, like,
Yeah, I didn't think you would.
what was the film like? Like,
Well, the villain is the difficult part, isn't it? So there is people that they're kind of against throughout the thing, like
like
let's talk about the film now.
yeah, it's like a gang or something, like comment they're called.
Yeah, but
Like, oh, come on.
the Kaiser Soze is kind of his villain.
Yeah,
you
he's
don't
got
really
like-
know exists.
He's like, it's over, like,
He's meant to be pulling the strings behind everything.
he is the mastermind.
So it's kind of like, is he the villain? But then,
Yeah.
obviously, spoiler, it's actually Verbal that's Kaiser Soze,
Yeah.
and he's not a cripple, and he's a mastermind behind it all.
Yeah, because is Verb not the rich one? I swear. The
No,
rich,
that's
is it not the blonde?
Keaton.
Is it not the blonde? I swear it's Keaton.
Keaton's the dark-haired one that
It's not-
dies.
Okay.
Verbal's the cripple that's in the police station.
Yeah, so who's Kaiser Soze?
So he's Kaiser Soze. At the end, when
Oh, yeah, yeah.
he's leaving the station, and he stops walking like a cripple,
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I remember.
because the police officer realises that everybody that
Dies.
he's mentioned or the names are all on the notice board, and the facts comes through of what he looks like, and he looks like him.
Oh yes, they're not real. Well, they are real. No, they're not.
What?
If he's made it up.
Great, what?
He made
You're
up.
struggling with what happened, how it's...
Yeah, sorry, like. Did he make up about the people? Did he really?
So he made up characters' names and bits, but
Yeah,
so he did get the group together.
yeah. He got the group together. He
Um,
made up I can't say the name.
so this is where I think it doesn't necessarily work that well. So he's telling a story about how they all
Yeah.
got together,
Yeah,
and he said, "Oh, this lawyer came in, and he's called Kobayashi."
yeah.
But that's the name of the brand that makes the cup. So, was he there, or is that completely made up?
Yeah,
Because obviously, if that lawyer was there, he wouldn't have been called Kobayashi because he wouldn't have known the name because it wasn't until afterwards he saw
Yeah.
the coffee cup. So it's like you're not quite sure which parts of the story are real and what's aren't.
because like
Oh, the essence is like he says. Like there's one bit where he goes, "Oh, this big fat bird. I mean, really big," and there's a picture of a really big fat woman on there. And different names and that he takes
Yeah.
off a thing.
But like it must be because I'm pretty sure there's a scene where like they attack a corrupt police car.
Yeah.
So that's probably real.
So yeah, so they did for jobs,
Yeah, they just
but it's which was the lawyer real or was that made
Yeah.
up? But I don't understand why you'd make up the lawyer at all. But that's what I mean. There's bits that don't quite
Yeah.
work out when you actually go back and analyse it.
yeah
In the moment, you just think, "Oh, he's made it all up," but he hasn't clearly made it all up because they did actually go and do the job, and they're all dead, and the boat did blow up.
yeah. 'Cause I think he figures out when he knocks the cup over, doesn't he?
Yeah, so he looks at the wall and starts noticing stuff.
And then he actually knocks the cup over, and it
It's
shows.
something like he's on about he was in this barber quartet, and it says like I think he says where they're from or the name, and Matt's on the wall, and there's something else on the wall.
Yeah, because the wall's like a load of notices, like
Yeah, notice
advertisement,
boards,
wanted, missing,
yeah.
all
Case
that
files
type.
and
Yeah,
stuff,
like 'cause it's like the chief's room. I'm pretty sure, something like the head.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
head chief's room. Just clever. But again, why would you put him in there?
because he's not meant to be getting questioned by him because he's given testimony
Yeah. So
to reduce his for what he'll get done for.
True.
So they're talking to him separately, so that's why they're not doing it like a proper interview with him.
Don't just say the boat scene's pretty cool, but I can remember when they go around just like just kill him.
So obviously the whole point is that the other criminals think he's like, they think he's quite smart, but they think he's not really much use other than that.
Yeah, cause
He's quite good at coming up with plans or whatever. But
yeah.
obviously there's a bit where one of them's at the back of a van and he gets killed, but it's implied that it's the bad guys that do it, like not the gang. But it's actually Verbal that goes and kills him and stuff like that.
Which is not nice. Not good.
It's basically all because at some point they've all took money from him.
Yeah,
So his thing is he has to pay them all back, otherwise
death.
Otherwise he's got a reputation like he's
Powerful.
So this is one of the so this became really popular after it came out.
Yeah.
It was one of those films that people watch. So there was a lot of films became really popular because of you could rent them. So if you think like now you just go on Netflix, Disney Plus or whatever and you watch a film and you're like, oh, this looks quite good, and if you don't like it you move to the next one. Well, what would happen is you go to Blockbuster and you would pick a film to rent for like a night or 2 nights. I think if you rented it on Friday you didn't have to take it back till Sunday, whereas sometimes you just rent it for 1 night in a week or whatever. So your only real because the internet didn't exist in the same way it does now.
Yes.
So trailers were harder to see. So the only time you'd actually see a trailer is on the beginning of another film. It's not like you go on YouTube and do it now. So a lot of films were word of mouth. So some people would go to rent a film every weekend. It'd be like a thing they do. So they do go, and you'd go and it'd be like, I don't know, say like the big blockbuster of the time has just come out. They might have 20 copies of that. So you might go in to get that, but it might have all been rented out. So you pick something else, and sometimes it'd be like pick get 2 films, get a third free for a weekend or something like that. So people would try and find things, but you would, because you can't just, you've paid for it, so you're going to watch it. So you would always watch films. So films like this grew by word of mouth, like Shawshank Redemption we did last month. That became word of mouth based on people going to watch it, and this is one of those films that got the same thing. Do I think it would be the same now? I don't think it would. I don't think it'd be as popular now.
No. You can't really remake a twist film though.
You're right there, you can't, because the problem is, you know the twist.
Yeah, it's not really a remake if you change the twist. Not
So you've got Planet of the Apes for a perfect example. It's famously got a twist. They remade it and tried to do a clever twist on the twist. But then the new remakes just got rid of that concept because they were like, well,
yeah,
it's famous for its twist, so there's no point in trying to redo that.
Trying to copy it.
I suppose it's like a twist has become quite a thing, whereas like, so if you think like Star Wars, the big twist, Empire Strikes Back, that Darth Vader was his father.
Yeah.
They always try to make it a little bit like that with Rey, that it's Palpatine that she's from.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense.
It was trying to be that, but you could kind of see it coming because it was a bit like, well, something about you. She was going to be a Skywalker. She was going to be one of us, something like that. She wasn't Yoda's relative, was she? So.
Yoda.
Do you think this film, without that rug pull, as they call it at the end, where suddenly you go, oh, so he's the bad guy?
He's the mastermind.
I don't think the film would be that good.
No.
I think it would be like, alright, that was okay. And I think some films that benefit from a twist, so like, it's not one we covered for this month, but I remember Prestige for Magic One.
Yeah, I like that one.
So when we got to the end, you find out, spoiler for Prestige, that there's 2 brothers.
Yeah.
That makes you go, wow, that's a good film, and then suddenly that just takes it to that next level.
Yeah.
I think this is a film that would be a low level, and this just makes it an enjoyable film rather than a great film. Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
I think it's reliant on its twist. and without it doesn't really work.
Yeah.
Do you want to review it?
Yeah, because
So
what other films do we have to record for this month?
we've only done Unbreakable. We've only recorded so far. We've got Sixth Sense, which we'll be our next one to record.
Yeah, except
We haven't
for.
watched our fourth one yet.
Are we gonna watch that tonight?
So-
or?
No, we'll watch it. We'll see.
Yeah. Right.
You've knocked me off the train of thought there. So we rate our films out of 5, 5 being a perfect example of a genre, so almost like a perfect film, but it doesn't have to be. So you can compare a Terminator 2 to a Muppets Christmas Carol. They're both completely different types of films. Therefore, they can both be a perfect example of a genre. 4 is an excellent film on its own. 3, recommendation. 2, maybe if it's on TV, give it a watch. Whereas 3 would be go and watch it. And 1 is an avoid. So what would you rate this
3.
film? 3. As always, I do my letterbox review.
Mhm.
So just let me give me a chance to pull up my letterbox.
The reason I'm getting it 3 is I would watch it, but I wouldn't seek it out. So.
So whenever you close this app down, if it's not on your screen, it disappears. Usual suspects.
I'm excited for the next film.
A crime caper told in flashbacks and arguably a film that pushed Spacey into the public eye, who's the plays Virgil. Part of the reason that I'm not as I said before about age badly is he's now problematic. He's not a very nice guy.
Oh.
A film where you're fascinated by the mystery just before. But you're fascinated by the mystery before the much praised rug pull at the end. So it's renowned for that
Okay.
big rug pull, and I gave it a 3.5 stars.
Yeah, so I rated 11. That's
Which I think is about,
about right.
yeah. So it gives it 3.25. So it's just above Go Watch It, which seems about right, I think. It's worth it because it's quite an iconic film. I don't think it's quite as
Good as people make it.
yeah. I don't think it's as aged as. No, it's aged badly, but as in like, it's not so much of a wow factor anymore.
I picked 3 different categories for you today.
No?
I personally picked these categories
So-
myself.
This bit now is where we do a bit of a
Quiz.
Harry gets asked Marvel questions, I get random film questions. Do you want to ask me first?
Yeah.
Come on.
In the Disney movie Dumbo, the title character hallucinates pink elephants after getting drunk on what?
Say it's like beer or ale.
Champagne, so no.
Alright, okay. What are the Avengers eating after the Battle of New York in 2012 for credit scene? Pizza, ice cream, shawarma or noodles?
Shawarma.
Yeah.
I don't know what shawarma is, but
Like chicken.
what's the name of Ray's story in Ghostbusters 2?
What's the
What is the name of Ray? R-A-Y.
right
Ray's story in Ghostbusters 2.
story?
Yeah, what is the name of store? I
Can't think.
Ray's occult books or something?
Occult books.
Yeah.
What does Thor say in Thor Ragnarok when he recognises Hulk? Oh, no, you're the younger guy. We know each other. He's a friend from work. Hello, stranger. Where have you been all this time? Wait. I'm remembering something funny.
Second one.
We know each other. He's a friend from work. Yes. If you know the answer, don't make me read 3 or 3.
What movie was this? Is horror, by the way, so you should, so you know. What movie was directed by Orville? Is it
Oren Pelton filmed in a digital camera in his house in 10 days. Absolutely no idea.
Paranormal Activity?
I'm not a horror fan.
Wait,
How does Groot help with the creation of Thor's axe in Avengers Infinity War?
Gives him the wood.
He uses arm to click his hand.
Am I gonna get 440? In 2018 Oscars, the 2018 Oscars were moved to avoid clashing with which event? It is sport related.
Super Bowl.
No, for Winter Olympics.
Okay.
You did not do good today.
What does Captain America do when he travels back in time at the end of Avengers Endgame? Prevents the capture of Bucky Barnes, lives out his life with Peggy Carter, becomes a villain, stops himself from becoming a super soldier.
Lives his life with Peggy.
Yeah.
I got 4 for 4 then, and you got.
I got none. Mine are harder.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and just like pick 4 of the same type.
So what we're going to do this week, sometimes we have a bit of a quiz or something, or a bit of a challenge at the end, but as we are coming to the end of our month, well, midway through a month, because we've got one film left, we are going to decide on our next film category.
Are we gonna do like a debate again?
So we'll pick 3.
Well, we should pick 2 each and then we can talk about.
Okay, pick 2 each.
Oh, it took me 2. I think this says spy, and I don't generally.
So spy thriller. So
I know we're going to do a W, but
so spy thriller movies, kind of what they are. So I'm trying to think of something we've seen.
Mission Impossible.
Yeah, a little bit maybe, but not necessarily as action. It's a bit action, a bit thought provoking.
Yeah.
And weepy movies, so there'll be sad films.
Oh, I can't do sad films, I'm not. Oh no.
Book adaptations, so these will be films that are adapted from a book.
Okay, that might have been a lot of them.
And revisit, this is where we revisit films that we covered at the very beginning of our show that maybe warrant going back on and doing on YouTube.
I'll let you.
Is there one you definitely don't want to do?
Weepy movies, I think I would actually end up in. I'm trying to think what movie.
All 3 of them I've actually got. I can think of really good films for. So whichever one we go isn't a bad one. Revisit might be quite nice.
Yeah, because.
So I'm just thinking straight off the top of my head, we can do Karate Kid, Back to the Future.
Yeah. Because like a lot of films.
Maybe.
Yeah, because a lot of films we did record with. Because I remember like at the beginning we did use our camera, didn't we? Or was that?
No, so these would be ones that we before YouTube.
Yeah, because we used to record the video with guests. Could we have?
Yeah. So these would be ones that we
So-
haven't got any film footage of.
I think that might be a good one to do.
Do you revisit?
Yeah, because I think a lot of the films we haven't got.
It'd also be quite nice to go back and watch some of the ones that we watched at the beginning to see how your thoughts have changed. And I won't tell you what you rated them, and see to what
Yeah.
degree. Like I said, I can think of 3 or 4 straight off my bat. I think Back to the Future would be a really good one to
I
redo.
want to watch Back to the Future again.
Maybe even Goonies. Watch Goonies with Oliver.
John.
I'd quite like to do Karate Kid. I think that's one. If we ever do sequels, you could the sequels potentially to do that. And maybe even Hook or something like that. So yeah, do you want to do revisit?
Yeah.
So that is our show in a nutshell. Look forward to our next month, as you've just heard, is going to be revisited. We've still got 2 more films coming out in this month.
Okay, we've just got Paul. I'm just checking.
It might be a 5-week month. Let me just check what March is actually.
Oh yeah, we're really out. Jesus.
No, it's 4.
Okay, for the month.
We haven't got 5 until May. So. But there you go. That's our show. Follow us wherever you can find us on when Harry Met Movies. We have a website. That's probably the easiest way to find everything. Thanks a lot.
Bye, Scott. Bye.
Bye bye now.